Hey everyone, it's Pepper, and I am really excited for this video. I've been thinking about it all week. What this is going to be is a kind of a ghost hunt about my grandmother who just passed away a week ago. I know it's a little early, but I just have this feeling that she is at her house because she was so she lived in that house for like 80, 70 some years, and she actually passed away at the age of 92, which she would have been 93 next month going into September 2017. And she just loved her house. Like, she loved it. So I just have a feeling that she's still there. And she probably never wants to let it go. Actually, a side note here, she told us, like the whole family, that when she dies, she wants to be cremated and thrown in her backyard. Yeah, that's how much she loves her house. Ever since her passing, I personally have not felt her around me, but I've kind of learned to turn that stuff off because it freaks me out a little bit. Growing up, I could feel energies and stuff, and sometimes I'll turn it on, but most of the time it's off for me because it just, I don't know, it gives me the shivers. My mom and sister, on the other hand, have said that they felt her. My mom actually said that she felt someone touching her and she believed it was my gram. I haven't really talked to any other family members if they felt her because I haven't talked to them and I haven't seen them. And my pap just passed away 2 years prior. So about 2 summers ago, he passed away, and he passed away in a different room. So I kind of want to see if we can contact him. Since his passing, I don't know if he's still at the house. I'm not sure about that. Like, I don't know if I really felt him since his passing. I just had this strong feeling that my gram's still kind of around. There's a little history on my gram. She raised 10 kids of her own. She adopted 3. She fostered and babysat over hundreds and hundreds of kids throughout her whole, like, life. Like, pretty much from the 20s until probably, like, in her 80s, possibly 70s when she ended the babysitting thing. Like, she didn't babysit a lot when she got older. She just, like, my generation was pretty much the end of, like, her babysitting. Like, after I grew up, like, she didn't babysit as much. But, like, when I was little, she babysat a ton of kids, and I grew to have, like, you know, a second family because she babysat all those kids, and now we just see each other as, like, second cousins or something like that. So it's really cool how I got that experience as a child. So her house has a lot of random things in it, like knickknacks, old toys, just like things that you just kind of build up over the years, and like things from her kids and what they bought her and things like that. So it could be a mess. And since her passing, there has been some like relatives that go in and just are taking some of their stuff, or like just things that mean sentimental things to them. And they're also trying to clean out the house, so I don't know if it's messy or what it looks like. I just apologize in advance if people do get annoyed by big messes like that. So I don't know, guys. We will see what we get, and I'm pretty excited. I'll probably also do a little house tour and a little history, so this video will be a little bit longer. There it is. That's her house, you guys. My grandma and Pap Baumgartner's house. Called her Grammy B, Pappy B for short. My dream for this house, even though it probably will never happen, is to just tear it down and like rebuild it, only like looking a little bit more sturdy, or just like a little bit more cleaner, and to turn it into like an antique shop / bed and breakfast. Like that's like my ultimate dream goal for this. The funny thing is though that my mom was saying about how my gram was saying that she was going to burn the house down when she's gone, so the kids don't fight over it. My mom's like, nobody wants the house. Bob lives there, but who knows how long he's going to live here for, because a big house and just him, he doesn't have any kids or wife or any girlfriend or nothing, so who knows what's going to happen, which is sad. It's probably going to get torn down someday soon, but you know, if I was a millionaire, I would definitely like tear it down, rebuild it into like a nice proportionate house with like kind of the same layout, and then, you know, just turn it into a bed and breakfast and antique shop. Like, I think that'd be like really amazing, and it'd have like ghost stories to it and like haunted history to it too. I think it'd be awesome, but it's only just a small dream that I have on mine. Many dreams that I have. This was actually a patio. Right now, this is like, my grandma was obsessed with gardening, and wow, they actually brought them all in, but these were all set out in the garden and stuff. She actually painted these. So she would buy these like at Lowe's or Walmart or something, and they were all like uncolored. They were like all gray, and she would go in and paint them and put them in her garden. This used to be the patio where the babysitting kids would play. Like we had like little toy cars that we'd ride around on the patio and stuff, and we'd like to sit on the swing. Here's the big backyard. So there used to be like big swing sets and all kinds of stuff back here. And if you see that, I can't remember what it's called, that thing. That's where my mom and dad got married at. They actually got married in this backyard in that thing right there. And then there's like one of my grandma's gardens right beside it. My sister and I, we used to get like, there used to be bricks along the whole way and the bushes, and we would go under the bricks and try to find worms for my uncle to feed his turtle. So yeah, this is the big backyard, and if the grass was wet, we would go out and play in the patio. And then there's some more of those garden things. Those look like they're the broken ones. So then if we go up to this deck, there's the doors to the living room inside. The main living room, because there's another one that we actually call the red room. So this is just a deck. It's a really nice area. And then if you go down this aisle, we didn't spend too much time down here. This was just another garden. It was just like an aisle. You see this, and it was just like a little archway for another like area of the garden. This was kind of like it wasn't really off limits, but nobody actually really ever came back here. So yeah, so we're gonna go inside. Okay, you guys, so like I'm like right outside her door, and like I said, this is like my first time coming into her house since her passing, and already I just feel so weird. I think it's locked. My uncle actually still lives here, just on a side note. He's lived here for many, many years. So he might, if you hear any noise like later in the video, he might be here. Oh my god, it's so weird just coming in here. Here's like the front room. I'm gonna do a little tour for you guys just so you kind of have an idea. So this isn't actually the front room. This is the room that, pretty much the main entrance room. My mom calls it the drop kitchen because, as you can see, over there is the kitchen. And if you heard my Ouija board story, that is the room in there, the living room, and see that little window right here? This is the closet where I saw like the dark figure going into, so that's creepy in itself. I feel so weird being here. Like it feels so empty in here. Like it's weird. It feels so empty. Like it feels emptier than when I was younger, my gram and my pap would go on vacation and like nobody was here, and you'd come in here and it'd feel empty, but like this is like a completely different empty. I'm actually going to put my stuff down on this table. And Graham, if you mess with me, or Pap, if you move stuff, I have it on video, just so you know, guys. So I'm just like putting stuff. Oh my god. That chandelier, oh my god. So this chandelier, oh, it is on a low ceiling, and sometimes when you walk through it, like, I don't know if you can see me. If you walk through it, like, you can hit your head. I was putting stuff down, and I felt it on my head. I'm like, freaked me out so badly. Okay, so this house, like I said, it was like kind of man-made built, because it's an old house, and my Gram and Pap they actually built this room on, from what I know, and they built that living room on and some parts of the upstairs and stuff. It used to be a smaller house, but like I said, they raised a lot of kids, so they had to build on. So here's, you know, where we had like our family holiday dinners and stuff. Like right down here, just has a nice little antique table, china cabinet and stuff. I actually painted that for her, my Gram. And there's my Grandma and Pap on the mirror my uncle made for them. A little mirror with their little pictures. And that hand is actually, I think it's like my uncle's hand or something, but he made it look like it was my Pap's hand. But that was really cute. I love that. But I painted that for her because she said when she was younger, she remembers this painting, seeing this painting in someone's house every time they went in. So I got that for her. And then My cousin painted this for her. And if you guys see anything, like, definitely write down in the comments if you like hear something or see something. Right now I'm here completely alone. And here's one of the stairways. Now this is a stairway that does lead to a couple bedrooms. So yeah, like I said, it is a little bit of a mess because there's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try to see if I can zoom out just a little bit. But this room is where, this is the living room area. The main living room, because this is where my grandma and my pap spent most of their time. They each had, like, you know, those kind of chairs. So they each had those chairs, like, kind of sat here. They have so many couches and chairs and stuff, so. But, oh my god, guys, it feels so weird being in here. I'm sorry, like, I'm sorry if I'm, like, moving so much, but I'm just kind of like, here, let me go in the corner and show you guys. So this is the main living room, the first living room. And you see all those pictures of all the family members, all the kids back in that corner there. Where's the back on there is like all their kids, like their biological kids, and the last, these right here, that's their adopted kids, 3 of them. So yeah, there's actually my grandma. The picture's all messed up, but there's my grandma when she was younger. But yeah, so this is where my grandma and my pap spent most of their time, through my life at least. This is where they watched TV. Oh my god, I keep hearing stuff. This is where they watched TV and stuff. And then also this table over here is where we had like breakfast, and the babysitting kids had their lunch and stuff, so. And another thing is my pap, we had a bed when he passed, like we had a bed set up in here, and that is where he passed away. And then there is also a door back here. So yeah, there's the back way. This house has so many bedrooms in it. So my Uncle Bob, he pretty much like took a couple bedrooms and like combined them, made it into like a little apartment upstairs. That leads to 1 bedroom and then his bedroom, his little apartment area. And I'm not going to go up there because, I mean, you don't really need to see it. It's just a bedroom with bed. So it's not, like, too special. It was built on, too. Like, that end was built on. So, nothing too special. So, we're going to go in the second area entrance of the kitchen. Which, actually, when I was younger, I slipped on this little step right here. Right there. And I got stitches in my lip. And now I have a scar. Here's the kitchen. Nothing special. I mean, there's a lot of dishes that she collected over the years. But this might have been, no, maybe not. Okay, I thought it was built on, but maybe not. There's just a little laundry room, and there's a front room. Why is someone's milk sitting out? Okay, it's empty. But yeah. So yeah, this is just the kitchen, nothing special. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the playroom area, which, oh my god, you guys, like, this is different. Like, I'm just gonna turn this around on me for a second. This, like, the energy I'm getting, I'm just like, Elvis scared me. He scared me, Elvis. I'm just getting a little nervous. I look so red in here, I'm sorry, but I am just weirded out right now. I'm scared, I'm nervous, like, I'm sad. I feel so many different emotions. I even put my mood ring on. It's like dark purple. It was green earlier, and I looked that up, and it meant like mixed emotions. So this is like the playroom area that we're in right now. So let me turn the camera back around. So yeah, so this is like the living room that my family made for my gram and my pap, you know, prior years before they passed. So it wasn't a living room anymore, or a playroom anymore, sorry, it was a living room. And as you can see, we also called it the library. Like, I just want to cry right now, guys. It's wow. But yeah, she had a lot of books. The funny thing is, my mom said that right before my gram passed, that TV where she used to watch Dr. Phil every single day, it broke. Like, it wouldn't work anymore. So that's kind of funny. I don't know if they fixed it, but it just like stopped working ever since they moved her out of this room, because she didn't die in this room. She actually died in that room with the door. And that door was actually just built there. Like, that used to just be an archway. But they built that for like her privacy stuff. So that used to actually be like an open archway, and we call that next room the red room. And I'll show you that in a minute, but I just want to talk a little bit more about this room. So this is, like I said, was the playroom where the kids used to play. Like, say if it was snowing outside and, you know, it was just too cold or like extremely rainy, just bad days, or if we just wanted to be inside for a little bit. This was the playroom area where we played. We had a bunch of toys in here. And then, as you can see, over the years, it turned into the living room. And then there's a bathroom. There's a bathroom in here. So that's why they turned this into a living room, because it was just easy access for them. So they didn't have to like walk all the way up there, up that one step, through the kitchen, through here to the bathroom, because that was like the closest bathroom there. And then that is the ramp. I see a little glove on there. So this is like a little sunroom area, and that's the ramp where I showed you. It leads to the patio out there. That's just the bathroom in there. And this is actually the chair that my gram sat in. And then in that archway, it leads up to the staircase. I really want to go in there, but I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared, but I am. And the funny thing is, like how I said it was open archway, it was like off limits. The red room was off limits. Like, there was no gates, no nothing, like no door holding that. It was open and it was off limits. And us babysitting kids knew that. Like, nobody was allowed to go in there. And it was so funny, like how we just stayed away from it. And it's funny, we called it the red room because it's a red room, given the name. But you know, I like creepy stuff. I love scaring people when I was younger, and I would always tell like the babysitting kids that it's called the red room because someone got murdered in there and there was blood everywhere, which is a joke. I think I actually heard that from one of my uncles too, so I'm not the only jokester, creepy jokester in the family. So this is the door to the red room, which used to be an open area, and the kids did not go in there. And the carpets too. The carpet in here is blue. It's always been this blue, and then the red room is red. Thought I saw something. The red room is red carpet, so I think that was kind of a gate for us, like saying stay away. It's like the stop sign. That's a cute little billboard of like the family. That's cute. It's a bunch of us. It's not even all of us. So she has a bunch of loved ones, a big family. Like, it's awesome. I grew up with like amazing people, and I'm so happy for it. And I'm just gonna cry because, you know, like, not everyone, I don't want to cry right now, but like, not everyone gets a chance to like grow up with amazing people. And I feel blessed. Like, I truly do. I feel so blessed that I got to experience my childhood. And, you know, it's just amazing, and I don't cry much, so this is something. I've never cried on camera. Never thought I would cry on camera. I'm not really crying, but like, I'm just getting kind of like a little watery eyed now, and just kind of, I don't know, I told you guys, I'm gonna get emotional here. Like, I'm gonna really get emotional. Like, this is my childhood. This was my whole childhood, pretty much. Like, I was here all the time. Oh my god, someone's calling. Okay. It's my mom. That scared me. That scared me, and I told you guys I was gonna get emotional, but like, my mom kicked me out of it, so I feel a little bit better going in. So let's go in. I don't know how I'm gonna feel, but okay. If I can open it. Oh, okay, so this is the red room. Now, they put this curtain up, like, when they pretty much, like, moved them down here to sleep because, you know, like, they're getting old, so now they have this bed in here. But what this used to be, you know, we called it the red room. As you can see, there's a lot of red stuff in here. So there's a TV, like, back behind, like, there's a little cubby hole back there by that, where that window is, and that's where they have the TV. So this used to be, like, another living room area. And then if you see that, if you see, like, this area back here, my gram actually had a computer there, and I used to play The Sims a ton. Like, I'd be here all the time playing The Sims. And here's, like, where the story gets kind of, I don't know if it's creepy to you, but, like, it was creepy to me at the time. And if you see that Elvis, I actually drew that. It kind of sucks, but, you know, I tried. But, so yeah, so the computer was there, and I always used to play on the computer, and this stuff wasn't even here. Like, all these shelves and this Elvis stuff, that curtain was not here. They put the curtain up when they moved the bedroom down here. But you can see, if you can see, like, back over there, the steps, you could clearly see, like, out that window, and it also, like, you could see the computer, obviously. And sometimes, like, when I would be sitting in the computer, I would feel, and I don't know, this is, like, an intuition. It's not like a ghost story, it's just kind of an intuition thing, but, like, I would feel like a little girl, maybe, like, sitting on the steps, just, like, watching me play the computer sometimes, like, especially when it was, like, nighttime, like, around, like, dusk, like, probably around this time, maybe a little bit later, like, around maybe 6-ish, and then when it would get dark, I would just feel it, and sometimes it'd creep me out, and I'd turn off the computer and, like, run to the main living room, where my grandma and pap would stay, and watch TV, and I would just, like, sit with them. But yeah, so this is the red room, and was the off-limits room when we were kids, and I think it's because it was, like, the area where my Uncle Bob came down and watched TV a lot. So I don't think, it's pretty much so we didn't, like, mess into things, and my grandma pretty much knew where we were. So, like, every little kid knew it was off limits, and they were, like, scared to death to come in here because my grandma was serious about, you know, she was strict. She was a very loving, caring mother, grandmother, everything, but she was strict, and she meant business, so I don't blame her. She had a lot of kids. That is really creepy. Even that's really creepy. With Elvis beside him. Elvis. She was a big Elvis fan, and it's pretty much one of the main reasons why I really like Elvis now.
Oh, Mama, like the roses, she'd grow them in the yard. But winter always came around and made the growing way too hard. Oh, Mama, like the roses.
But this is actually where she passed. Not in this bed. They actually had, like, a special hospital bed, like my pap did, but that's where it was placed at, in this area, and that is where she passed away. So I'm going to actually do a little bit of a tour upstairs and just kind of show you guys around. So I'm actually going to go around since things are in the way. So I'm going to go around to this little curtain area. I'm going to shut the door because my Uncle Bob wants it shut. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to go upstairs, and I'm kind of freaked out to go upstairs. I have actually, oh, I didn't realize the step. I never actually used that doorway. It was always blocked off. I always used the main entrance. You see how they just built that? You see the black room? That's what the archway looked like. So it was open. So they just built that drywall and door not even like a year ago. So it's fairly new. Okay, so this is the steps. Just going up the steps. It's very old. Why is the hallway light on? So this is like the hallway of mirrors. Like, a lot of people are creeped out by this. It's going to be very dark, but there's mirrors everywhere, and everyone's so scared of this hallway. I was never scared of the mirrors. I actually liked it. The funny story, there used to be a moving Jesus picture here, and everybody hated it. We had to come upstairs, and, like, nobody liked it. So if you come upstairs, there's, like, a little back area. And, wow, this is, like, my Grandma and Pap's old room. a lot of stuff in here. See, the ceilings are like extremely low. It's an extremely old house. And this was part of the original. This wasn't the build-on one. This was like the original. So it's a big room. It's just very low ceilings. And when I was younger, I would actually sleep with my grandma and pap. They had a king bed. Oh my god, it feels so weird being in here, guys. Like, I'm like out of breath just being in here. I don't know. It's just like, whew, like, wow. Like I would spend the night a lot when I was younger here. And, I want to turn this around. I feel like I need to, like, turn it around, like, show you me when I'm talking. But I used to spend a lot of time in here when I was little. Not a lot of time in here, but, like, when my grandma and pap were alive, it's just so hard to believe that they're gone. And just, like, my whole, I don't know, it's just, wow. Like, both of them gone. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's like my whole childhood book is like closed or something, you know? Like, it's weird. It's so weird, like, just kind of being in here. And it's like different when you're like crying from afar in a different place and saying, oh, they're not there, we won't, you know, we won't have the same times like we used to. But like actually being in the room that you haven't been in so long, it's heartbreaking, it's sad, it makes you happy that you had those experiences and those memories to hold on to, but it's just so weird. And I don't even know how to explain it, you guys, but like, I'm gonna try to like tell you a little kind of, I don't know, a ghost story, I guess. So like, as you know, like when I was younger, I felt a lot of things, like there was a lot of spirits. And let me tell you, we're only on 21 minutes. I think that's pretty good. But so we used to sleep in this bed, all three of us, because I was little. And you know, this is a big house. It always kind of creeped me out, especially at night. And so like if you're sleeping in the bed, you can see in that hallway back there, you can see it in the hallway. And I would always like right before I'd go to sleep, I'd always like look out that hallway, and I just felt like there was something that stood there. I feel like I'm like creepy because I'm so close, but I just felt like there was like something that stood there and just kind of, I don't know, just kind of like watched over us. And I always hoped it was my Uncle John, which I've talked a lot about him in my other paranormal videos. He was my uncle who, you know, was their child, and he passed away, and people said that me and him had a strong bond. And there was a lot of paintings on the walls and stuff, and just pictures, and I would always like kind of admire and look at, and it just kind of helped me fall asleep. Like I would stare at them forever, because it took me forever when I was younger to fall asleep. But we're gonna go out of this room now, their main bedroom up here, before they got too old to, you know, go up and down the steps all the time. So this was the room that they slept in, and that I slept in when I came to visit, and there's the big mirror there. And we're gonna go out, and I'm just gonna show you around the other rooms. Okay, so there's one hallway. So this first room right here is a blue room. Ooh, that tape is still there. And this was the room that I kind of said was mine. Oh, there's some dolls there. Sorry if it's dark, but I'm trying. If you guys saw my paranormal video to the Ghost of Boyfriends Past, this was actually the room that we were in, and we were sitting on this bed, you know, watching TV, and then the tape is still on here. I don't know if it's the same tape, but it probably is, because my grandma never changed anything. But this tape right here, if I can get it, it was flickering, like really fast, like that. And I don't know about you guys, but I know this is an old house and stuff, and those drifts, but I don't think, the wind could flicker, you know, I know it's thin tape, but I don't think wind can flicker tape like that, especially, like, it wasn't a windy day, it was just kind of like a nice spring day, so I don't think, like, that happened. But yeah, so this was actually the room that I try to sleep in, but I would always get too scared to sleep in. But, you know, the other relatives would come in here and sleep. You know what? It feels weird. Like, it feels like, now that they're both gone, like, it feels like I'm stepping into my memory. Like, this isn't even real. Like, I don't feel like it's real right now. Like, I feel like I'm a ghost. And I'm just, like, stepping it back into a memory. Like, I feel like I'm dreaming this. And it's just weird to, like, be even in here, like, in the house. It's just really weird, guys. Like, it's really weird. But, and the dolls are staring at me, so. Hi, guys. I'm just like, ugh. But I did, oh, there's like my little Hello Kitty keychain I had in here. I brought a lot of stuff in here. There's movies in here. I actually remember when I tried sleeping in here one time and at night, and it was like when I was getting older. So I was like, okay, I'm older. I don't want to sleep with my grandma and pappy anymore. Like, that's for babies. I actually tried sleeping in here one night when I was spending the night, and it wasn't really paranormal, but I just like had this dream that like I was with the babysitting kids on the patio, and my uncle comes to us in a really weird, creepy way, and he said, I can't remember what he said. He said, don't worry, kids, I'm here, or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but it freaked me out so bad that I jumped out of the bed, I ran down the hall to my grandpa's bedroom, and I slept with them, and I'm like, too scary. Alright, so that's that, and we're gonna turn it back. Go back out, and we're going to go into the doll room, which is right down here. I did a video in this room. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. Wow. So I did a video in this room, if you guys have seen that, the Ghost Radar app, which is, by the way, that's the app that I want to use tonight while we're trying to communicate with my gram and my pap, hopefully. But yeah, so it's just like another little bedroom. It used to have a bed in here. I do love that rose thing. I actually kind of want that. But yeah, my mom's like, come in and pick out a doll. I'm like, where's Psycho Sally at? Where is she at? Oh, there she is. Oh, wait, no, that's not Sally. That's just the headless doll. That's sleeping. A little creepy. I don't know where Sally is. But yeah, this used to be another bedroom, and it is so hot in here for some reason. Holy crap. Like, I don't know why, but alright, so I'm actually going to keep the door open for now just to kind of leave some light in. But if you go down this hall, this is actually the bathroom that my Gram's aunt / stepmother passed away in. She had a heart attack in the bathroom. So my Uncle Terry would actually have dreams of her, like, see the end of the hall, like her, like, just kind of walking past the hall. And this is a very narrow wall. Like, you kind of feel like you're in a fun house in this hallway. But my uncle said that he would have dreams of her. So yeah, and there's the mirrors. And right beside the bathroom is my uncle's room. And for just privacy things, I'm not going to go in there because, you know, that's his room. I don't want to invade his privacy. And it just kind of leads, like I said, out to that other stairway, and the whole house pretty much makes a loop. So it's just a room. There's a bunch of, like, his stuff, and he likes to play D&D, so he has a lot of D&D stuff, so we don't need to bother in there. Nothing's in there but him. If he dies, then I'm definitely going in there to see if he's still haunting and playing D&D in there. But so yeah, that is the tour of the house. We're gonna go back down the grand staircase. Okay, guys, so my uncle just brought my Grim's ashes home, or here, I guess, and this light came on. That's weird. Then it automatically comes on by itself, but I just think it's weird that it didn't come on until, like, he brought her home. Like, a little funny. A little weird, don't you think? So there's my grandma's ashes. Now my uncle just brought her home. I think I might do like a session kind of beside her ashes, just, you know, just to see, but so we'll probably be in the red room. Alright guys, so you can kind of see my pap is right there, and then my grand's ashes are right there. So I'm just going to be using the Ghost Radar app for this. Oh, you can't see me. So I'm going to be using the Ghost Radar app and just see if we can get anything on there. I'm going to ask a few questions. We're probably just going to sit down for maybe an hour. Okay, so we're recording. And I have my Ghost Radar app is going to come on soon. I have it connected. And as you can see, it has on from July. It was just like a random thing. Nothing there. Alright, so Graham, are you still in the house? I want to communicate with Imogene Baumgartner or Clarence Johnson Baumgartner. I'm freaking out a little bit. Are you guys here with me?
Fiddle.
Oh my gosh, a fiddle. This thing, seriously, the noise that it makes freaks me out sometimes. Like, I'll be like ghost hunting and it'll be, I'm like, and I like freeze in my steps. I'm just like, oh my goodness. So it just said fiddle. I don't know what that means. As far as I know, my grandma Pap never really played much instruments in their lifetime, so I'm a little nervous, I'm a little shaken, but
Henry.
Henry? I don't know a Henry, so I don't know if the app is just being, like I said in the previous video that I did about it, is just being the app, or if it's just, ew, what's creepy is like the face recognition is just like freaking out on me, like in the camera view thing. So weird, I'm getting chills.
Quilt.
Quilt. Oh my gosh, I kind of want the quilt, the rainbow quilt that my Pat made. He did a lot of crocheting, and my gram did a lot of crocheting as well. Not like crocheting, but they made a bunch of quilts and stuff. So I don't know if it's just being the app or if they're actually like doing anything, but I'm getting a little shaken up. It's kind of freaking me out, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm definitely would be lying if I said I wasn't scared. It's a little weird, like, communicating with your grandparents like this. It's so weird. Oh, and if you just heard a scream, it was a guy outside. There's a party or something going on over across the road, so excuse that. And plus my uncle is upstairs in his room, so if you also hear some noises, I'll try to excuse him if I catch them, but they're probably him. Oh, is this cold? I should keep this still. Like, I'm like holding it and like moving it. I should keep it still. I'm just trying to like calm my nerves right now because I'm like freaking out and I don't want to be scared. Because, I mean, they are my grandparents. I don't think they'd harm me, but it's just freaky. It's still freaky. As much as I love ghosts, I love paranormal, but it's still creepy. Do you guys still stay in this house? There was a car horn if you heard that. If you guys need to, you can speak into this black device I have in my hand right here. Are you guys in here with me right now? I also brought a flashlight. My papa loved flashlights. Just keep it there. I'll try to keep it on. Let's see if it like... They'll have it flashing over there and if it like turns off and on. And they're right behind me and that's like the most uncomfortable position ever, but I don't know where else to set up, so I'm gonna have to put my big girl panties on for this. Are you guys in the house? It's weird, like I know you won't be able to see it, but like, you know, I have like this square on like my face recognition and it is freaking out right now in like the most random places. Like it is so weird. I don't know if it's just my camera or there's like something behind me, but it's so weird. Do you guys want to say something in this black device? Grandma, are you here alone? Is Pappy with you? Pap, are you in here with me? Oh my gosh. That thing, that noise that ghost app makes.
Tremor.
Tremor. I don't know what tremor means. Tremor. I don't know what that means. Call me dumb, but never heard of that, I don't think. What does tremor mean, Graham? Or Pap? Is there anybody else in here with us? Like Mam or anyone? Mam was the one that passed away in the upstairs bathroom. She was my grand's aunt, pretty much, and pretty much mother through her life. She helped raise my gram. Have you seen Kimmy and John? Are they doing well? Are they in here with us? Kimmy was my cousin who just passed away last year, and my Uncle John passed away years ago. I talk about him all the time in my paranormal videos, but oh, said again. Is Kimmy here with us? Is John in here with us? I was just like sticking that little face detector thing is like sticking like right on this window, like right here. That's where it is, and it's just like staying there. And as I move, it's not moving. That is so weird. I don't know, my camera's a little weird and iffy anyways, but it's just weird. It's just fun to say it was a ghost, you know. Can you tell John I said I love him and I miss him? Is he with you guys? Is he with you at all? I got the face recognition, which is weird. It's not freaking out much anymore. It's just kind of like following me. Like I'll stay still and it's just kind of... Are you guys in here floating around, walking around? I don't know why it does that. That's the one thing I really hate about the Ghost Radar app, is because it just goes and it like really loud and it's like what was that? Like it's so scary. Okay, so today all we got in the words are fiddle, Henry, quilt, tremor, and appetite. And then there's, I don't know what these things are. Maybe if you guys are familiar with the app. Like I'm pretty familiar with it, kind of, but if my camera will focus, come on. Okay, like these little things with the little Wi-Fi looking symbols, I don't know what those mean, but it makes that one sound and then it like shows that, so I don't know what that means, but it's been doing that here and there, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Is Ma'am still upstairs? Oh. That thing, I hate that. I wish I could change that off, like change it to something that's not like, oh, freaks me out. I don't know, but I'm getting like freaked out right now. It's still those, just like those Wi-Fi bar things. I don't know what that means. If you guys know what that means, go ahead, let me know in the comments, because I honestly don't know what that means. Is it like some location, like they're nearby or they're far away? Like that's my best guess of what it would be, but apple tree, a shake, but don't let me shake. Do. Sorry, singing Elvis. My grandma's a big Elvis fan. And Grandma, have you met Elvis yet? Can you make Elvis's hip shake? I heard like tapping on the wall. That was weird right after I said that. So I don't know if it's just like the house creaking or if it was anything paranormal. Graham, can you make Elvis's leg shake on that clock? That'd be cool if we can get that on camera. Show the family that. Freak them out. Freak me out, that's for sure. I don't know if we're gonna get Elvis's legs to shake. Are you in here, Graham? Oh. Did. She said she did. Oh, that gave me the chills, guys. That's so creepy. Oops, I didn't get it on camera. But you didn't get it on camera, Graham. I don't think. Are you still in here, Graham? Pap, are you in here? Pap, can you make Elvis's legs shake on the clock? That was something outside if you heard that big thud. You can shake an apple off an apple tree. I shake a sugar, but you'll never shake me. Do do do. No sorry, do do do. No. I don't think you're gonna do it. Okay, Graham, okay, Pap, I'm gonna end this session tonight. So thank you for communicating with us in any way, shape, or form that you did, and to anyone else if they were here with you. Let's turn that off because my battery's gonna die. And I will come back and we'll see if we get anything else. Is there any last words you guys want to say before we come back? Just tell me in this little black device, please. So if there's any last words you guys want to say in here, or if you want to move anything in the peripheral region of my camera, that'd be awesome. Or if you just want to talk to me through the Ghost Radar app in my phone, go for it. I'll give you, I don't know, a couple minutes to do so before I leave, because my times are going to run out on my camera and my recorder. If you want to say anything, please say it now.
Ancient.
Ancient. Okay. Okay. Yes, you guys lived a very long, good life. That's for sure. I want to call you ancient. Anything else you guys want to say to me before I close up? I did hear a couple things that coming from upstairs, which above us is their bedroom, their old bedroom, so they could be up there. There's a lot of stuff up there. Are you guys up in your bedroom? Or is anybody up in your bedroom? Any last words? I'm going to give it a few more seconds and I'll close up. I just want to let you guys know that I love you. I know I said it once, but I love you. And I hope you guys are in peace, and I hope I didn't disturb you. I just wanted to see if we can get any evidence of you guys here, and if there was any last words you wanted to say to any of us. Any thoughts about the afterlife or anything like that. Oh my gosh. That thing. That freaks me out. It says it's like full bar, like all the bars are black, so I'm assuming like someone's like right near me. I don't know how it works, so I'm not sure. If you guys want to move anything in like the peripheral vision of the camera, that would be awesome. Please do. Even if it's like a small little tug of something, like that'd be really awesome for like all of us to see, all of the family members to see. Or if you want to say something in the recorder or the camera or my phone app, please do now. That thing.
Weeps.
Why are you weeping? Ugh. Please don't be sad. I mean, I hope the best for you. I hope that you guys are happy, and I hope you're not weeping or sad. I love you guys with all my heart, and you've inspired me so much and helped raise me. I'm sorry for any trouble I've made or caused you guys. But just know I've always loved you guys so much, and I just hope you're happy now. I hope you guys are at peace. I hope you guys don't feel pain. Task. There's a task. I don't know what that means. I don't know if the app is just being the app or what, but I don't know what task means. So you guys have like tasks that you have to do in the afterlife? Alright, you guys, so I'm going to go. I'm going to end this session. I'll be back again pretty shortly. So that's that. This was in the red room with both of the ashes. I definitely wanted to get the footage with their ashes nearby, so just, I don't know, but I'm definitely coming back to do another session. And then I'm just going to put it all in one video, so. But I'm probably going to go home right now because I'm kind of tired, but. See you guys. Oh, something happened. I think something's leaving.